Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Hello and welcome to Nirmal Bang, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Eva Gadia. We have with us Kunal Shah, Head of Commodities Research, joining in. Kunal, welcome to the show. Let's start with what's happening with the dollar index. Clearly, it continues to be a volatile session with regards to where the dollar index is concerned. And from here on, if you go to see, it's trading higher against a basket of major currencies, but it's well off its high. How do you see it moving from here on? Because clearly we have seen some bit of safe haven buying that has come in. And that's something, even with regards to where the Turkey event is concerned, that has caused some disruptions.
Yeah. So first of all, regarding what you said regarding Turkey event, well, it is not that important for other emerging market currency because the problem what we saw in Turkey, that is a country specific problem, not the global problem, and it's the political scenario of country seems to be having a lot of ups and downs, and because of that we saw Turkish lira crashing sharply. So generally what happens is that all the other emerging market currencies, if they weaken sharply, then it is a major cause of concern, but that is not the case. So I think nothing to worry from the Turkey event from the currency market point of view, because if that was the case, then Indian rupee should have actually weakened in today's session. But that was not the case. Even in today's session, we saw Indian rupee appreciating by 10 paisa. So I don't read much into it, but I'm of the view that dollar index is going to go up from here rather than down. So 92, once it breaches, then
You're on mute, Kunal.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry. Hmm.
You
So
had
I'm
gone
not
on mute.
expecting
Yeah.
any. Yeah, I'm not expecting that dollar index will weaken today. It was likely to appreciate. So once it breaches 92, you can see some more upside in dollar index today.
Right. So that's with regards to where the dollar index goes. Kunal, with this in turn, if you see in terms of gold and silver, there is some bit of pressure in today's session. Would you advise traders today to sell or probably sell on rally? And from a medium term perspective, what would your recommendation be?
Yeah, so if dollar index moves up today, yields are down actually from 1.72. It is at trading at 1.68. So ideally speaking, gold should have rallied once the yield goes down, but that has not taken place. So my sense is that I will not, if I didn't sell gold in morning session, I will not sell at current level. If yield continues to remain under pressure, then there is a strong chance that at evening session it can bounce back. So I will look at the yields. If 10-year bond yields are still, going down, then I would go long in gold in evening session. I think 14,650 for 44,650 good levels to go long. 44,510 should be the stop loss. 44,890 to 950 should be the target. So already it is down by 300 rupees.
Hmm.
I think one should take a chance, and if even for the same strategy for the silver, around 66,900 you can buy. Keep a strict stop loss of 65,650 and expect it to move up and test levels of 67,300. So all eyes on what's happening in the dollar index.
Right. So that's with regards to where the dollar index, is concerned and gold and silver go. Now, moving on to in terms of base metals, Kunal, what would your view be? Because clearly copper is something which has stayed range bound, and we are seeing some bit of selling pressure as well, that's coming in between. So, how would you advise someone to look at copper and other base metals from here on?
I think copper, once it breaches 668 on what we saw last week, it is not able to go unconvincingly break 668. I would recommend to go short in copper below 668. Till then, you can go long in copper with the strict stop loss of 661. So the moment 668 breaches, at that time you can double short. This is technical view. fundamentally, I'm not very optimistic about the outlook of metals in near term. So my sense is that you can definitely sell copper on rallies. 675, 676, I will go short. 668, I will cover short. And for 3-4 rupees upside, if you want to play, you can go long at current market price also.
Right, so that's with regards to where base metals are concerned. And Kunal, there's a question coming in. If the dollar index is going up, what would the impact be in terms of crude oil?
Crude oil, I explained on Friday. I'm not very bearish. Prices have corrected significantly. These are not the levels to go to and say that crude oil prices will go down another by 500, 600 rupees. That is not my view. I'm of the view that from here we can see some bit of pullback in crude, and the dip should be bought. So slightly optimistic as far as the outlook of crude oil is concerned, and I'm expecting, right now WTI, which is maximum $2 to $3 downside is what I'm expecting. Nothing more than that. So not bearish. Even at current market price for evening session, you can go long and expect prices to move up.
Right, so that's with regards to where crude is concerned. I think there are no other questions coming in. Thank you, participants. Thank you, Kunal, for joining in.